Any other questions? Obviously, ask us, but we don't want to talk about this like loads and loads.
What I might do. This is easy. Like I've been going, 15 minutes.
I know you might have to do it in two. This might be 2 parts now. I don't know. I have to check.
Oh wow. So God, I missed something, haven't I?
What it is, you've said. What it's rare. It ain't good, but
rubbish, man.
It's proper rubbish. But we could have went in there today. On the plus side, we could have went in and they could have went, we'll just prolong your life and no chance, mate. They haven't said that. They've said, we're treating to cure. You're fit and you're young, and this is awful, and this is serious cancer, brain cancer. But we've got a lot of support. We're in a good place.
My hair might.
Hair. I think most people know that, don't they, with chemo and stuff. Hair might be gone.
My hair might fall out. Might never come back. Well, whatever.
I don't matter. But yeah, just, don't be scared to ask questions and that. Like, you know what we're like. We're not that bad, but we just don't want to have to repeat it.
Don't bug me, yeah?
Yeah.
Stop bugging me. I ain't changed. I'm sad.
And also, he has already said to me that he will be making jokes about dying a lot, which is joyous.
Yeah, I'll probably say no, I won't be here soon anyway. Stuff like that, really morbid stuff. But I don't mean it. If I say that, yeah.
It means yourself.
What?
It means you being yourself, I suppose.
Yeah. If I say stuff like that, don't say that. I'll just say,
fuck off, your brain tumour.
What does it matter? I'll be dead soon or whatever. I don't I'm just going to fight it. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to battle it.
We're feeling positive.
I've got 2 kids. You know what I mean? I've got 2 little kids, man. I want to see them when they're like. No, do you know what? I want to be old enough to kick them out. Yeah. That's what I want. I don't want to all that the wedding stuff and the what else? Passing the driving test. Nah. I just want to get to an age now where I can be old enough to boot them out. That's my new goal.
And also,
because they drive me mental at times.
And also, you've got to live, because otherwise I'll be cooking them dinners.
And that. Do you know what? If I was to kick them out at 18, yeah?
They'd know how to make cubed salad.
No, listen, if I was to kick them out at 18, let's say now, I've got them on plan, when they're 18, they're gone, yeah? Mm-hmm. Let's say I do die in, I don't know, 5 years or whatever, 10 years. Let's say I do. I don't think they would make 18 on your food. I don't even think they would make 18. I think they would die of anorexia. Both of them.
Right, well then, if that's what you're worried about, then really fight hard.
No, I'm gonna have to.
I will cube up.
No, but that's something totally separate. So my life goal now is to live long enough to be able to kick them out, and I'm gonna kick you out at the same time. You're gone as well. That's when I'm gonna be fully single. I'm gonna be fully single.
He's gonna beat the cancer and then kick me out.
Yeah.
What an arse.
God knows what I'm gonna look like, but I'm gonna go.
Fat and bald.
Yeah, fat and bald. and I'm gonna go on the pull, and I'm gonna get loads of new missuses.
Loads.
Yeah, loads. Honestly, and I'm just gonna completely do you over. I'm gonna kick you all out, and
be a big fat.
Just be a how old will I be then? 44, something like that. Just go on the pull. Just go down jumping jacks.
Yeah, it'd be that creepy one.
On my own.
Creepy one wearing a bandana.
Yeah, wearing a bandana or a cowboy hat or both.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's finish up, because this is probably 2 videos by now, and they're probably a bit sick of it and just.
Should we stop it dead on 20?
Yeah, ready.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. What are we trying to do?
Has that got me there? Right, this is what I have to live with. Shit like this every day. Right. That is my wife. She is from Newcastle, which means she speaks funny.
and they have approximately about 40 words in their dictionary, which gets them through every single conversation they can ever have.
Does it?
I'm going to prove this to you. Yes, it does. I'm going to prove it to you by some words that sound identical but have very, very different meanings. Isn't that right, Holly?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Right. What, Holly, is this? That is a...
Ball.
What is that?
Ball.
One more time, what is that? What is it?
Ball. Ball.
Right.
They're different. Hang on. Ball.
Yeah.
Ball.
Right, okay. Say for me, I want you to say something for me. Repeat my words.
Right.
So what?
So what?
Right, say the first word again.
So.
Okay.
So.
Right.
So we're going to the shops. So what? I'm still a rock star.
What's that?
So.
That's a what?
So. So.
That's a saw. Okay, what might an eagle do?
So.
If you've got a cut on your finger, it might be...
So. Yeah, but they are the same sound. You can't slag me off for that.
No, hang on. Right, so let's go through it again. You're holding a...
So.
Right. And what was the first word again?
So.
And an eagle or a bird might...
So.
And if you had a cut or a graze or something, it could be...
So.
Saw. Okay. So 4 completely different meanings with the same...
Yeah, but that's not all my fault. Some of them do sound similar. I get the so and saw.
Yeah.
Tricky. What's the other one?
Tricky. No, it's not.
I am a Geordie.
You might have a friend called Jodie.
Geordie.
Yeah. Like I say, that's... Yeah. You've probably got about 40 words that you can use, and it makes up basically what you describe as still being the English language.
It is the English language.
The words you're saying are in the English language, but we have a lot more.
Who's we? You're holding yourself up as the pinnacle. of
No.
English.
No, just normal. What does your t-shirt say, just because people might be interested now?
It says, one day the poor will have nothing left to eat but the rich.
Right. Pathetic.
Aspie bath. This is how you run a bath. Right. This is how to do it. I run a lot of baths because I've got kids. First thing, most importantly, you've got to get the water hot first, right? You'll notice the plug is currently up, okay? That's not down yet. So what we need to do, we need to keep it up. We need to get the hot water flowing from the boiler, right? Because this is going to like throw it all out if it's not. Turn the hot tap on. Okay, plugs up, so that's just running away. Bit of a waste of water, sure. So just wait for that hot water to come through there. Doesn't take long for me because my boiler's only just up there, so. Right, that's hot. Okay, tap goes off. Then what you do, you let all the cold water that you just put into the bath drain. Okay? Right, so that's gone now. Okay. Now the reason you do this, I want to start off with hot water because this is going to be the base of your bath. You're going to lose heat because of the temperature of your bath and the surrounding environment. Okay? So, now what you do, plug goes down, right? Run the hot. So that's pure hot. We know that's hot. We've just done that. Now, this is going to take, in my bath, probably 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds to reach the end. Once it's reached the end, you want to be putting your stuff in. Not too bothered about this stuff that goes in, to be honest. So, like, you can use anything really. That don't really bother me too much. I prefer to get some shower gel on the sponge when I'm in the bath, then wash. But this will just help you on your way. So, water's just sort of creeping up there, nearly at the end. Like I say, this is going to be the base of your bath. It's not going to be pure hot because it'll take you forever to get in it. Next, the detergent goes in. This is a nice one. Don't really like using the pump because I don't know how to do it. But right, PK. This is a baby one. This is a baby shampoo. But this is just a demonstration. I'm not getting in this bath. Right, shampoo goes in. Goes in at the flow of the water too, because that's already mixing it for you. Don't want to be doing it down here, down the end there, like that, because then you're going to have to work harder swilling it around. You don't want that. Right, now because I've got Asperger's, I don't really like getting my hands wet, so I'm going to use this. I'm actually going to use a sponge. This is what I do with the kids. Just going to swill it. Just going to swill it down there, like that. Don't need much, because you've already, the tap's mixing it for you. That's working for you technically. Right, now we've got our base, okay, you've probably got about centimetres worth of water, then turn it to your desired temperature, so you've got, now you have the cold. So I know roughly where I need it anyway, about 15 degrees on the cold tap. So then I test it with my hand, thinking to myself, would I like my bath at that temperature? So I'm thinking, yes I would. So I'm going to leave that now, okay? That's the only time my hand's been wet for this whole process. I'm drying it now. So, now I leave that. I've got 10 minutes there. So I'm going to go and maybe make myself a cup of tea, sort my towels out, sort my clothes out that I'm going to go and get changed into, because that's important. You don't want to be, you know, faffing about when you're all clean and you know, all that. So I'm going to go and sort that now. I'm going to leave that alone. That's going to run lovely. I'm going to check on it, don't get me wrong. Last thing I want is to waste water by it going over the overflow. And that's it. That applies for children's baths, pit baths for old people, anyone. That technique, you put your own stamp on it, but in terms of temperature, but that is how to run a perfect bath. Thank you very much. Aspie tea. This is how to make a cup of tea. Tea bag, cup, right? You want that just boiled.
It has just boiled.
No, it just boiled, but it finished about 20 seconds ago. Kettle. Right. Cup should be nice and firm on there. Don't do it in your hand, because you can burn yourself. On there, pour from a height, so you get a bit of infusion going in there. Leave it. Now, you get the sugar and milk ready. Okay. Spoon's important. Feel comfortable with the spoon. I've got a few different sorts of teaspoon. That one there's very round. I don't like using them. I like a more of a, I don't know, like an oval shape, I guess. So I'll use that one on this one. Could also use, no, I'll use this one. See how they're a very similar shape? See the ends of them? I'll use this one. Right, it's been sat there for a bit. That's okay. Now, I'll bring this closer just a minute. Right. Now what you want to do, that's had time to infuse a little bit there, okay? Now what you want to do, pull the camera on top please. Right, is you want to just gently, just give that a squeeze. Move it around backwards and forwards. If you can get it spinning like that, that's cool as well. Right, okay. Then press the tea bag up against the side, like this. Try and get the, I like to get the point, this is a PG Tips tea bag. I like to get the point in there, give it a good squeeze, and pull it out like that. That tea bag won't drip because you've squeezed it so much. Well, you won't get any more out of that. Right, so that can go there. Next, the spoon should be pretty much dry. You don't want a wet spoon in your sugar. So if you have to give it a tap, it doesn't matter really, because like I say, that's not got any on there. Right, sugar. If you take sugar, sugar goes in next. Okay, so I like to have sort of 1.5-ish. Right, sugar goes in. Notice the spoon was dry, so it didn't affect the sugar. The sugar's not got any lumps in it. Then stir. Right, then your milk. And I don't like a lot of milk, I just like a little drop. This might look horrible to you at home, but I like it quite strong. Then stir. Probably 11 or 12 stirs. And then lift the spoon up the side so that it keeps spinning. See, that's still spinning. That'll spin for a while. But if you sort of hover the spoon in there, it'll just sort of and that's all working that sugar round and round and round like that. So there, I mean that's the colour I like. Obviously you can have it milkier, but it offends me when people do that. So yeah, that is the perfect cup of tea. Just about the right amount in there. Maybe could have gone slightly more. Could have gone maybe 5 mil, maybe 10 mil higher, but you know, all in all, I'm quite happy with that. That is how you make a cup of tea.
Following on from
Do it next time.
our post about Ross's tea, it's gone to new extremes. You can see what's happening there, can't you? He's now syringing in the amount of milk that he needs to get it just so.
It's not a medical syringe, is it? Well, it is. It's for kids. It's not a proper syringe.
Let's see how it's just having some clotted cream there. Serious business, this tea making. Real serious business. Isn't that right, Rossi?
Yes. Concentrate.
This is an urgent appeal. We have a friend named James. He's a simple man from Coventry. James has a lot of difficulties in regulating his body temperature. We have been out on various outings to football matches in warm weather conditions, and he has even worn woolen garments and coats and sometimes in 20-degree heat. This is an appeal to all of you to help JK. We are asking for summer clothing. We are looking for vests, light t-shirts, flip-flops, shorts, anything that can help him through the summer. He's a very warm, hot man. Even if you have any old deodorant, maybe a little bit left, and you'd be prepared to, donate that, that would be kind. His size is neither a medium nor a large. He's an extra medium. If this confuses you, it's okay. If you don't have this kind of size, maybe ask your parents for old clothes, anything. This is really important. Also, if you do see James and he's looking rather warm, waft him. Ask him, are you too hot? He will deny it, but don't be scared to remove his clothing. It will likely be a maroon coloured woolen cardigan or sweatshirt. On Twitter, if you're on Twitter, or you're using the hashtag #CareForJK, please take a moment in your heart, dig deep, and make sure that JK doesn't melt this summer. Thank you.
Please, he needs our help.